Hello, darlings. Happy Friday to everybody and welcome to Design Me Devon. Today we are in the world of Brindleton Bay and I renovated a gorgeous Victorian villa that one of you lovely people out there created for me to renovate, and I had an absolute blast. We actually go through and use some custom content today as well. I've had this build in my gallery for quite some time. I've been wanting to renovate it for a while, so I thought what better time than now, you know? So what we're going to do is go on over, as usual, have a look at the build beforehand, get into the speed build renovation format, and then we'll do the before and after shots at the end. And here she is, Belle of the Bay. It was created by Lad Can. And so you need to go onto the gallery and download this for yourself. Now you're thinking, Aidan, you're not onto the gallery. I'm not. Look, connect. It doesn't connect for me. It's broken. I will be getting it fixed. Don't you worry. I'm going to be going to get it fixed in a computer shop in the next couple of weeks. So that's what's going to happen. But this is the Belle of the Bay and it's in the beautiful world of Brindleton Bay. And this is what it says. Built for the Dashrounds Creek lot, which is the one that we've got it on. This old Edwardian home, sorry, not Victorian, was once Belle of Brindleton Bay before the highway came through and blocked the wondrous view. But that's not the only problem. Footsteps in the attic, clocks going off at all hours, and all eyes on one. What's it all mean? But what a bargain. Who could pass it up and make a dream home? Now, I would assure there was maybe more to the story here, but I can't see it because I'm not on the gallery. But this is absolutely beautiful. Ladcan, thank you so much for doing this. If you guys want to go and download this, this is the place to do it. So let's have a little look at the actual build. And here she is in game. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. I absolutely loved how green it looked. And I loved the storyline as well with the highway going through and up there as well, kind of blocking the view of the ocean when I just love that. I really do. And it came all the way around here. Look. So much detail in this, so much bloody detail in this. It was absolutely astounding. Really loved your roofing as well. You did some great roofing on this. I was like, how the hell did they do that? And it was with this like circular bit around here. That was a clever little sausage moment there, Ladka, and I really enjoyed seeing that. But it's just crammed to the rafters, full of detail, especially coming down into the interiors as well. I mean, just look at all of like the furniture, like placements, and it's just great. So this was what, a dining room area, kitchen. We put the kitchen in this area here. I ended up putting a bathroom around on this level here. I actually had a storyline and I pretended that the basement got flooded. So we actually got rid of the basement. I'm afraid. I was just like, we don't really need it, but it's got, look at this. Look, it's got a big pool and stuff in here as well. It was amazing. The hours this must have took you. I commend you, my friend, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, but my storyline was that they had a big storm. The waters came up here and flooded the basement and they had to get rid of it. They had to fill it with concrete. Anyway, moving on. So little living room area here as well. That's obviously where the stairs go down into the basement, down that level there. You come up to this level. There's 2 bedrooms on this level plus a bathroom. Love the use of platforms and stuff on here as well, especially down like with the stairs here. But for some reason it glitched out when I was trying to do it and it wouldn't, like the Sims wouldn't walk up it. So sadly I had to get rid of it. Sadly, because I loved that. But yeah, bedroom here and a bedroom here as well. Another bathroom and then up into the spooky attic. Lots of goings on in here. You can obviously see there's a seance table. So it was a bit, scary, but we've actually made this into the master suite. I've changed around the floor plan here and there. You'll see it a little bit more if you go and download this once I've got the gallery. But yeah, Ladcan, I'm just astounded with this gorgeous build. I really am. So what we're going to do now is get into the speed build format and give this a renovation. So as usual, the cleanup process. Now this took a long bloody while. I got rid of most of the landscaping, as beautiful as it was. I wanted this house to look a lot more cleaner. I had a storyline with the windows as well. The window frames were so rotted from the sea air. We had to go for brand new windows, still fitting in with the theme of the house. I used some really lovely custom content windows, so you guys will see it in just a second. But I really enjoy how the house came out towards the end. I really did. Ended up being a 4-bedroom house, 4-bedroom including a nursery. So like 3 main bedrooms. Well, there was a kids. Was there a kids' bedroom? I can't remember. cannot remember for the life of me. I can't remember. Lots of bedrooms, okay? I know I definitely did a teen bedroom, but yeah, 4-bedroom house, that's what it came to in the end. And yeah, looked very nice indeed. But hello, happy Friday, loves. I'm just about to go out to a gig. Now, I'm hoping I can get this video out in time. I'm cutting it very fine. My friend is coming to pick me up in an hour and 15 minutes, and I have still got to edit all of this and do this voiceover. So yeah, that is why I'm dressed up. I've got a bit of a black shirt on to get my tits out later. Going down to a nice gig down in Cornwall. But yeah, anyway, so clean up. As I said, I changed around a lot of the floor plan in here. Not too much. You can still really recognize the bones of the house, but yeah, got rid of the basement. Obviously, I end up keeping the basement until the very end, so you won't see the changes that I make. I was just like, oh, I'm not really feeling the basement. What can I put down? And I was trying to think of loads of things to put down there. And I was like, do you know what we're going to do? Storyline, a flood, and we had to fill up the basement, so that was the storyline with that. But you guys can go and download this off of Ladcan and keep the basement if you may wish, but I didn't want to go down that route. At the minute, I didn't know the floor plan, so I'm just really getting rid of all of the objects in the house itself. And I also had a vicar come over and exorcise this house from any demons that were lurking around in the shadows. And yeah, it was fine. It was fine towards the end. It really was. It really bloody was. Very was. Thank you to all of you lovelies as well that came to my last Twitch stream last night. It was a bittersweet moment. It really was. It was lovely to see all of you there, but it was sad. It was sad afterwards. I felt a little bit flat after, but what that means now is that I can fully concentrate on YouTube and just make that my main aim, you know, like I'm really looking forward to delving into a lot more content now that I'm going to be able to concentrate on it fully and have a lot more time to do things. But yeah, anyway, so this was the original color scheme that I was going to go for. I thought I'd keep this in anyway. I wanted to pay respect to the house that it was green before. So I was using Harry's coastal siding with Pierre Sim's brick that he's got with the Maison Moulere. I think that's what it's called. But I kept looking at it and I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. We end up, this still looks good. I love this house. I just didn't like it here. I felt like it blended into the surrounding area a little bit too much. It didn't like stand out and pop. I wanted it to pop and look fresh and crisp and clean. So we end up going for a very white vibe with a red brick, and I just preferred it afterwards. But I thought I would keep this in anyway, so you guys can sort of see the original sort of idea I had for it. But this is what I ended up doing in a second. We get all of the windows and stuff on first. We change out the roofing. I put it back to the bones so it would be easier for you guys to just have a little look. But yeah, we use Felix Ander's wonderful, I think that's the London brick from Felix Ander. And then I go for the white, gorgeous coastal siding from Harry. And I just love the crispness between these two, especially once we put the windows on as well. Now, in the beginning, I go for white windows as well, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I end up changing the windows to a blue. So don't pay attention to how the windows are looking as I put all of this on, because we actually go through and change the whole window scheme to a blue. And it just really brought in a little bit of contrast against an otherwise really crisp white siding. And I did like it. I really liked it. Use a mixture of windows from all different people as well. A few from Felix Ander. I think some from Charlie Pancakes as well. Harry's doors. Like we had a mixture of all my favorites, and it came together lovely. Decided to do a balcony on this level as well at the back. We do a little balcony moment up there, which comes out from where the landing is on the interior. And it just looks great. This is me fighting with freezes. I ended up getting it fixed, don't you worry, but it took a while for me to actually do that. But yeah, very nice. Love this little turret moment as well. Love the little turret moment. I think it came together really nicely in the end. Very much nicely in the end. You'll have to let me know down below. Thank you for all of your wonderful comments on my last video as well. I was pissing myself at some of them. Absolutely pissing myself at some of them. And I know I might have failed because I didn't use all of the money. There's always somebody in there. There's always somebody on the internet who's got to pipe up and chatter away like an angry little robin. But yeah, I still enjoyed doing that challenge, whether or not I failed. couldn't give a shit, darlings. I had fun, and I know a lot of you did as well. Just had to get that out there because, God, the internet, you know, what is the internet like? I'll tell you what it's like. Cesspit, loves. Absolute cesspit. So, yeah, more window placing. I'll just end up going, I love this like bay window bit on the side here because one of them is in, there's like 2 living rooms in this house. One of them is a bit more kind of relaxed off of the dining room, and there's another more, I would say, more family hangout space towards the back, which is off of here. Ignore the doors and the windows that I just put on there as well. I ended up putting some bifold doors at the bottom there, and it looked really good. It looked really good. It just modernized it a little bit, slightly. Didn't go very modern with the interiors either. I wanted to go a little bit more classic on the interior, so yeah, that's the way that we kept it, and I really liked it. I really liked the outcome. Really loved it, actually, once I was finished with it. I think this would be a great house to play in. Again, I don't have access to my gallery, as you just heard, so I can't get this up on the gallery, but as soon as I can get access to my gallery, I'll get all of those built. I think I've got a backlog of about 10 builds to get up on the gallery. There's the blue windows. Look, I just like that contrast. I thought that was very, very nice indeed. Yeah, I'll get all of those builds up on the gallery for you guys. It's been a hot titty minute. It really, really has, but I haven't had a proper access to The Sims since February. Since February, I've not been able to access The Sims properly without cheats and workarounds and working offline, and like it's just been a huge mess. And you can blame the EA app for that because my computer just doesn't like it. Just does not like it whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to take my computer into the people that built it, and I'm gonna get them to upgrade Windows 11 and stuff onto my PC, because I could do it myself, but I have to go into the BIOS and stuff, and I don't want to start messing around with all of that. I'm not computer literate in that sense. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather just pay some professional to do it, and then it's done nicely then, you know? So that's what's going to happen yesterday. Anyway, so you obviously saw me terrain painting around the front then. Decided to fence in the front just a little bit with some white picket fencing. But I kept the back completely open. One, because it was very close to the lot, but also towards the back of this lot anyway, it looks very private. It looks like it belongs to the house. So that's what I ended up doing. Very simple with the landscaping as well. Popped in quite a bit of yellow though, because I knew that the house had these lovely blue windows on. I thought having some yellow flowers, jazzing around in the place. Oh, my toe just clicked. Jazzing around in the place. That is not good English, Aiden. How embarrassing. But yeah, I thought it looked nice contrasting against the blue windows. I thought that was very nice indeed. Very, very nice, but very simple. And little flower beds just leading up on the front porch area there, which I love because I put a couple of rocking chairs and stuff up there too. But yeah, I love the fact that with you, I forgot your name already. Can, we're going to call you Can. You said about the storyline with the road being built and stuff. I loved that. I absolutely loved that. I thought that was so good. I thought that was such a good idea. And it kind of makes sense. Like this house would have had a really good view before that road got built. Very good. Do like that. Do like that indeed. But yeah, anyway, I think we had something similar, that storyline for Brindleton Bay, didn't we? Which is, I promise that save file is coming. I'm still not finished with it, loves. I'm not finished with it, but I did say it would be out this month. And we're coming up to the end of this month now, so maybe next month. You'll have to excuse me. I'm never doing that again, especially not with San Myshuno. As soon as I'm nearing the end of San Myshuno, I'm going to start getting it together then and not leaving it until the end and getting overwhelmed and hating it. But anyway, you saw the front porch being done then. This is the little back porch area. So I do a little dining room moment off of there. But as I said, I do change the doors and the windows at the top there. We go for some bifold doors rather than those classic looking ones. And it just opened up the space at the back of the house quite nicely, going into what is like the main family living room, really. But it's the room with the TV in. But you'll see once we get to the interiors what I mean. Yeah, came together. Very nice blue theme throughout this whole house as well. Went with a lot of it, not too much. Well, no, there was a lot of neutral. I'm still in my neutral phase, guys. But we are going to be playing around with a lot more styles soon, I promise. But yeah, we play around with a lot of blues in this house. A lot of blues and a few other a lot of blues and a few other colours as well once we actually get into the other rooms. But yeah, nice. Anyway, look, balcony area. I just put up some nice sun lounges and stuff on here, some chairs. and it came together gloriously. And I absolutely love the kitchen. The kitchen is probably my favorite room in the house. It's got I ended up changing the ceiling for a glass ceiling as well. We used the organic glass ceiling, and it just looks so good in live mode. The kitchen, I just love it. We're using Felix Ander's new Chateau kitchen. I'm absolutely obsessed with this kitchen at the minute. So you're probably going to get sick to death of me actually using it, but that is my dream kitchen right there, including the oven. In fact, I would like an Arga, and I'd like an Arga, but dream kitchen, the way it looks, the styling. I wish I went for something like that in my IRL when we were doing our kitchen. We ended up going for something very minimal and really very not futuristic, very modern, very contemporary. I wish we went for a bit more of a shaker style kitchen now, but you know, I'll do it in my next house, you know. But anyway, but yeah, love that big arch window as well. I changed the windows and put the big arch window from the kitchen. I just love that vibe. I love that vibe, and I love that sink. I would get married in that sink. Not in that sink, I'd get married to that sink. I don't think it would be a good venue to get married in, a sink. What are we talking about right now? I have no idea. No idea at all. So this is a bit, ignore the books there. There's weird swatches on that piano, so I had to put them there just to so these books didn't like snap to them when I was putting them up on top of the piano. So yeah, as I said, this room's a little bit of a dining room. I put a dining room table in the bay window here, a nice circle one, but then I do a small little like living area off to the side here, which is right in from the main entrance as well. Decided on not doing a separate kind of like entrance hall for this one. In my head, Brindleton Bay is in America, and I just thought this would look a little bit more fitting for the style. I mean, it doesn't make sense that I mentioned America there, but we're just going to go along with it anyway, aren't we? Yes we are indeed. I changed the color of these pillows as well for a blue. Just thought I'd add that in because they were just blending into the sofa a little bit more, wanted a little bit of contrast. Now this area here, there was a little bit weird to play around with underneath the stairs that I just did then, so I ended up putting in that big sideboard, and it made a lot of sense. Now this is off to the other side of the entrance. I ended up, this is in the little bay window area. It's only a small room, but I ended up doing like a little mini office, like reading room. And yeah, I thought it came together quite nicely. It came together quite nicely indeed. And I didn't really have a bookcase to fit in here. So what I ended up doing is just making my own with some nice shelves and putting up some books, which I love. I just wish we had that. I wish we had that as not a base game thing, but just an in-game object where you could just, I know we've got the Book Nook kit. I'm not talking about that. Just shelves with books. Do you know what I mean? I still haven't played with the Book Nook kit yet because I can't have access to any new packs in a minute, but there is no way I'm missing out on the next expansion. So we're definitely getting my PC sorted by then, without a doubt. Oh, it needs to happen. But yeah, this is the other living room. So this is a bit more of the family sitting area. And you can see I've put the bifold doors in now as well. So this has got a nice relaxed vibe to it. A nice relaxed vibe. Soft tones in here as well. We ended up going for quite a bright wall and stuff in here. A little record area as well, so they can sit and listen to music. Put up some lovely pictures here. I remember what film I was watching at this point. I can't remember what the film's called though. It's got Colin Firth in it and Heather Graham. Oh, I can't remember it, but I watched half of it and it was shit. So I ended up turning it off. How weird that I knew what I was watching at that point. I remember turning it off at that point as one thing. I'm not watching this. It's absolutely dog's bollocks. Anyway, so bedroom. Teen bedroom. I decided on making this bedroom a little bit more of a gamer bedroom. So we go for a nice sort of like tealy, greeny wall in here as well with some of the panels. Upstairs rather than downstairs, we ended up going for a bit more of the, what's it called? Ship's lap or whatever it's called. Ship's lap. I don't know. Just wooden siding. We ended up going for a bit more of that in the bedrooms, and I think it worked. I think it really, really worked quite nicely. Very much did indeed. Yes, it did. But yeah, nice little area as well. I thought it'd be nice for them to sit in their bed and watch a little bit of TV in there. Kind of vibing with that. Ignore the, I think I ended up going for a different rug. The yellow was just popping out a little bit too much. Oh, excuse me. So I ended up going for that dark blue one. You can't really see it now because we're in the kids' bedroom, but that's what happened. Yes, it did. Nice little green vibe in this kids' bedroom as well. Actually had fun doing this kids' bedroom. I don't know why. I think it's custom content again. Yeah, I had a cute little moment with this kid's bedroom. I just thought it was really nice. And I think it was the light coming in through the windows and stuff. But nice sized room for a kid as well. Little rocking chair and stuff in there. Gorgeous. Love this bathroom as well. Nice big bathroom. I haven't done a bathroom this size in a very long time. And I just thought this layout was really, really nicely. The bath kind of sits in where the old chimney breast would be. And yeah, put a bidet in here as well. Would love a bidet in real life. I really would. But yeah, I haven't got one. So the end. But I did really enjoy doing this bathroom. I think it came together really nicely. Ended up putting a little plant in this corner as well. I needed a pop of green in here. So that's what we did. We ended up putting a little pop of green in the corner by use of my favourite plant in the game. Yeah, I'm into that bathroom. I very much am indeed. So this is the master suite area. So this is a bit of a weird layout. You can see like that little walkway. That's the main entrance area off of the main landing. We end up using that as a walk-in wardrobe. We get to that in a second. You'll see it. But this like the whole upstairs was a little bit of a weird layout. So I had to try and like sort of get a bit clever with it. We ended up putting a bathroom up here, a nursery, and also the master suite as well with the walk-in wardrobe. And yeah, came together really nice. Decided on going for a bit more of a lighter, brighter vibe up here, so a lot of whites, and yeah, I still love it. Still think it came together gorgeously. And again, custom content, I couldn't do it without it, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is that like sort of like funny sort of walk-in area. So you're coming off the landing there, and it's got this like big walk-in wardrobe moment. You come through into the main bedroom, and I loves it. I do. I absolutely loves it. Very much do indeed. But yeah, you don't see me furnish the bathroom as well up here. It was boring. The end. Anyway, this is where we're going to end now. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. I will be back on Tuesday with some more Let's Build the Worlds. You're going to go and watch a lovely video tour now. Have the most loveliest weekends, and I'll see you all again next week. Goodbye.